Welcome to Love Your Third Act, where experience meets freedom and life gets interesting again. I'm CWR. Today we're talking about freedom, love, and intimacy. Not romance cliches, not relationship advice, but intimacy as it actually shows up in the third act. It's quieter, braver, and far more honest than before, because you no longer need to impress others, although it's always nice to be seen and appreciated. You got rid of the packaging of your old identity, and when you no longer serve a professional purpose in the relationship, people will naturally begin to fade away and move on to new things, new relationships. Such is the meaning of life, and what a ride it is. Learn to love it for what it was and respect it for what purpose it served. Maybe you had a lifelong job that was a real grind and not much recognition, but you acquired an expertise like few others have, and it provided for you and your family in Act 2 when it counted, when life was the most costly. For that, you must show it the respect it deserves by perhaps passing on your skills to the next generation. Or maybe you had an action-packed career you loved and that you were good at, with results you can be proud of. Same thing. You have acquired skills that can be used in completely different environments. So you have tools for the third act. You may not know how you'll do that yet. Don't worry, we'll get there. I was in that spot too. What happens when relationships stop being functional? They fade away with time and distance. Earlier in life, many relationships are functional. They fit with the job at hand in the main. Nothing to do with status or finances, but who you trust and has your back, who teaches you what you need to know along the way. Your parents or those who raised you gave you ideas from their own lived experience of what their parents told them what you were supposed to do with your life. Maybe it was right, maybe it was wrong, but either way, you spend almost the entirety of your Act 2 hustling to the beat of a pumping Motown song, enjoying the ride while you hope what you are building is a proper life. I've got a gang of my closest mates around the world who give me such energy just by a quick video chat. Keeping in touch with your circle is night and day from the days before the internet. Thank God for all the freebie ways to call your family and friends, all of whom are in different locations on the planet. You guys born with a smartphone, you'll never realize how difficult it was to keep in touch. That instant gratification is addictive, isn't it? Try locking your phone away for a day. When you can't be reached instantly, you'll lose the plot. Patience is not only a virtue, but a first act necessity. We should design patience classes for elementary school kids like in Japan. Anyway, when that retirement day approaches, you will find who the people are who truly see you and have your back and you have theirs. Or you find out your relationship was strictly functional, and that's okay. That shift changes everything. One of the unexpected gifts of this chapter is emotional economy. Keeps the stress levels lower. You cherish less connections. You want real ones with people you care about. Fewer masks with genuine empathy. Fewer roles like client or customer. Fewer conversations where you leave feeling misunderstood because your new vantage point isn't to everyone's taste. Intimacy becomes about showing up unmasked. Presence means not only being up close and personal, but when your family members and besties each live in a different country, keeping regular video contact is not only free, but is a godsend to Mima and Pop-Pops everywhere, so we can see our wee granddaughter in Paris between visits. And the joke is, this is after I've curated the list of people I can reasonably keep in touch with in a serious way, and those who keep in touch with me because they want to. Please don't beat yourself up over the change of your circle. It's all good. That works for me. In the third act, friendship often deepens in unexpected ways. The friends who are still there when you retire have long become chosen family. Conversations get slower. Listening becomes more generous, less superficial or hurried. This isn't loneliness, it's discernment. You stop chasing closeness where it's not wanted, and you recognize it when it's there. Love in the third act doesn't need drama to feel real. What would it be like to find love without the old scripts, without the old constructs? We begin to value ease over excitement, honesty over projection, and companionship over competition. You don't need someone to make you whole. You're already a complete and total specimen of a life well spent. You want someone who walks alongside you without noise. Like my husband, because I make enough noise for both of us. He knows what I mean. Right about now, he'd be asking you to like and subscribe, ding the bell, and leave me a comment on your dream third act. Well done, Downsy. He says that'll keep her quiet. So if your relationships are changing, softening, deepening, narrowing, trust that. It is the natural season of things. Relationships in the third act aren't louder, they ring more true. I'm CWR, and this is Love Your Third Act. See you next time.